Sorry, I didn't stream yesterday. I was not feeling the greatest. So I just kind of chilled the rest of the night. While I wait for anybody else trying to join it, I do have some happy news. I have a job now. So yeah, it's a good thing. After not having a job for a while, it's kind of nice to have one. It means my streaming schedule will probably be a bit screwed up, because I'm back to working in retail, and as most people know, retail is just one of those kind of positions where you're not set certain days off, or not set a certain schedule. So when I can, I will try to get on and stream a couple more hours. I'm gonna try and keep that consistent, like just do 2.5 hour long videos, if that. Unless I get really into something and I just can't put it down, maybe 3, but I don't think it's gonna go that far. But yeah, things are on the up and up on my end, which is very exciting. Things have been rough for a while. But happy times are coming. Yeah. It's kind of it for my news. I hope whoever's watching, either right now or in the future, that things are going decent, if not really well. Life is quite the ride, that's for sure. And I hope it's not, for me or for anyone, not too many lows. Just try to stay as positive as possible, even if that's just like reading a good book, or playing a video game, or watching a movie, or taking a shower, or going out for a nice dinner, or whatever makes us all happy, or makes you happy, whoever needs to hear it. I will wait just one more minute, and then I will start. Last time kind of wasn't really. I mean, we had story, and we got to see what I think could be Joshua's outfit. And if I have to be real, I'm considering cosplaying Joshua, because I have 2 friends that are doing Clive and Jill. I have a friend that wants to do Jill, another friend, and I have a friend who wants to do Dion and Joshua. And Dion, I'm guessing, is that one blonde-haired prince that I thought was pretty cute. Never officially said his name or anything, but until anyone else pops up, it's possible I might be doing Joshua. And we'll I don't know. We'll see how the story goes and everything else. Because I have a lot of cosplays I want to do on my list, and I do want to start getting into learning how to use a sewing machine, so I can get into making cosplay, like simple things to begin with, and then probably buying more complicated items. Since I'll be getting a job soon, then I can start affording that. And with that, let's hop into the game, shall we? Alright. Find an entrance to the Lazarus District. Don't mind if I do. Oh, we gotta go to this deserted town, I think it was. I'm hoping, since that one hunt mark I couldn't do last video, I'm gonna try and level up some more in the game and see if I can go back and try to beat it again. Especially when I figure out how to get that Doom debuff on me.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Indeed, Jill. How quickly anything can turn around. No matter what it is. A crown. A life. Something. Just about anything. A jewel can lose its luster. I'm just checking and make sure.
Not abandoned then.
Oi!
Visitors! Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Well then.
Or not.
That was too easy. Clive, you really are beefed up, man.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh?
Excuse me?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
Pardon?
So wait.
Aww. No hug?
We can speak inside.
Men can hug too, you know. Maybe it's not appropriate back then, but on that time frame.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shield have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
That's kind of funny. We
In the flesh. Saw him once when I was your age. He had that same look in his eyes.
smack those people around and they're like, wait, hold on. Sir Clive, is that you? Let me see what wares you got.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage. I will be here should you need aught else.
Was there another store icon somewhere?
Don't buck up, man.
Alright. Watch nothing else, so let's go.
We'll show them as much mercy as they did our sisters and brothers in Old Hill.
Less if I have my way.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
So we shall indeed. Throughout the maze scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you too,
How long have you
good
been
sir.
pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Ho!
Back on my side.
Ho!
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky I did
There they are. On your command, my lord.
My lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
You have no idea who you're talking to, sir.
For us area!
For us area!
Your petty revolution ends here.
And you die just that easily, sir.
Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
This one! Over here! Too slow. Nice move! Over here!
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Go for it! Get him! Nice move! This one! Sick him! Go for it!
Oh, that's awesome.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Dragoons are fun to play as in like 14, Thomas 14. Because of the jumping around, it's awesome. I'm playing most of the day Final Fantasy 14 tomorrow, and then tomorrow night I'll be playing my family Dead by Daylight. Before our schedules get too busy to a point where I can't play with them.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We finish him.
So I'll try to figure out a decent time this week. Maybe Thursday or Friday, or this weekend. We'll see what happens. Nice. That wasn't so hard.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Not sure he was going for that, but okay.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I,
Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
That's a touching scene.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I remember. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Finish some of this texture. All right, let's see. Here be musters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Oh, side quest. Don't mind if I do.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea. A culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Excuse me?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Martha's Rest. There's another one down there, too. Let's see.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Let's see if I can just travel here. Pardon me again. You know that time when you're drinking water and it just gets a certain part of your throat and there's like a dry or like a weird little itchy dry spot or something in the back of your throat? It's kind of what I'm having right now. Oh, right, I gotta cross the river. Woo! Maybe I should just follow the road, because I think the water spreads out for a while here. Hello, scorpions.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Go for it!
You want some scorpion anybody tonight?
Over here! This one. Over here!
Beautiful.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long. I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm, not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What, the salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're, welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's Stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Sure. Let's leave it at that, shall we? My cat Simba's staring at me. Hi, baby.
She's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Would it be... Nope, I didn't want that. Oh, it's the opposite way. Okay.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear those guardians of the flame?
What's the matter,
Muggles look
Nectar?
so cute.
The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted on the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks. Yeah, that was the one I was trying to fight yesterday and just didn't do well.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
Complete side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins. Donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaways Mess to view current renown level and explain donations available.
Here you are.
Oh, that's just accepting. Okay.
I don't have that one. You do. You earned this.
Thank you.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Bye-bye.
There are new billets being... Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you.
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff.
but I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Go for it.
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Well, I'm sure that can be easy to do, to not hear of things. But you want to keep quiet about stuff.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Catherine.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right. We're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
That monster's taken quite a liking to...
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. We don't trust hunters neither. which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Oops. Probably should go out this way.
Typical nobles.
Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? And do I have the billet for you, Kupo? And especially a horrible one that locals call Dosmere. Wait, where was it again? Sorry, I probably should have listened. Passing along the trail from Lost Wing to Cair Novrant. Double check again. I'm sorry, I gotta make sure here. Westgate. Whoops. Okay, so it should be either here or in here. I'll pick up random things while I'm out here. And fight random things. Okay. If I were a griffin, where would I be? Simba, baby. Hi, little boy. Simba is now 10 months old. Wait. Did I see something over there? It might have been nothing. Can I jump? Maybe I was just seeing things. Too bad you can't just like try to find the location of them. That's just funny. I get there, I press X, and it makes me jump before I get to it. That's just gonna be my meme of this game. It's just trying to go to something to press, you know, X or whatever, and then all of a sudden jump, rather than, you know, what I want to do. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. Play for about another hour. Wait, is that... That must be it over there. You know what? I'm gonna do a quick save just in case. I have the problem I did with that one hunt, because this is a level B. So I think that's it. Buddy! Oh! Never mind. Oh well.
That's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy.
Is anything ever easy? No, you don't. Oh, get out of the way! Woo!
This one. Over here.
Farewell.
Oh, that was so much easier than that one.
Rest well. I know I will.
Okay, it said the Royal Meadows. It said the West Gate. From Lost Wing. I still have quite a bit to go here. Oh, you know, just me getting lost in JRPGs. It's a normal thing. I'm sure it is for most people too. You know what, why not? Alright. Feel free, if anyone's watching in the comments, if I don't get the Griffin by tonight, just let me know. If you know where it's at. I'll do my best to try to find it. I know what it told me. That's a scorpion. I'm not good at directions in real life, so. Would it be? I don't know. That's where Car Novrant is. Norvent. Maybe something in another video after this video that I just look up on my own. Like finding out the location of it and try to make sure I jot it down for the next video. Huh? How dare you? At least I actually got one hunt marked down. Other than that one That gives me the Doom debuff. There must be a way to either not get it or to have an item or something that actually you do end up getting it off of you or something. What are you?
Company.
Oh. That's just a raptor.
This one.
I feel so silly trying to find this thing. I shouldn't, because it should be around here somewhere. I just have no inkling as to where. Why not? Come here. How rude. Can I check down here? Okay. I can't cross water.
Over here.
I might spend a little while longer trying to do this, but if I can't, since it is just like a side quest, I'll just work on the main story. I don't want this to be the whole video. It's me trying to find this griffin that they say from Mosswing to Caer Norvent. I said the west gate, but it doesn't necessarily the west gate, though, is it? Can't go that way. Let's just so is it in the valley? Am I looking out the wrong way? There's spiders. No. Okay, I haven't been here. I like how you cried, Ramu!
Over here! Get him!
Okay. I don't think it's here. You know, let's just go back. I'll leave it up for the time being. Unless it, times me out. Which is possible. Because there's times like if you have a quest up, like side quest, and then you work on the story and then you just can't get to it anymore. Yeah, because that says Carnovant Westgate. I don't know.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
That we will. I was just trying to figure out something, but I'll try another time. Try to look at the location and see if it's something I can do reasonably.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Pretty.
Drake's breath. Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency. Allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Fire and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secret only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
I like how he puts a hand on the wall when he does that. Probably for stability. Ether.
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them was through them.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
I was just gonna say, it could be Titan. But can you imagine? Oh, right. I'm so dumb. I meant to press the attack button, and sometimes attack button for me is either X, or circle, or square, or in playing some of the, like, Dark Souls, Bloodborne-ish games, your attack is R1. So. All these video games have just different controls. Woo! You know, it makes it difficult to see things when we're trapped in a corner, you know? Let me just go over here and do it this way.
This one. Get him. This one. Go for it.
Nice, 12,000. Ow! Sir!
This one.
The old arboretum is just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
That's right, I needed Minotaur Mane for the Gaia Blade expansion or something. Ascension something. Oh, this music. So gorgeous. I'm gonna need this soundtrack. Uh-oh. I probably should have saved.
Ugh, look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Warble! A Kashik one, for that matter.
Turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle. Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of this wall.
Believe me, I mean to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in. Get him.
I'm not gonna spend most of this fight just dodging.
I still can't believe they can jump. Don't these things have roots? Over here!
I stand by. You good boy. Hold down. Yeah. He's a good boy. Like a big yawn. Yes, I'm paying attention to my cat while I'm fighting a game. I can multitask. And it's down. Almost. Oh, ho, ho, a level up. Yeah.
Press on.
Yes.
All right. Let me do a quick save. I can play another 20 minutes before I have to get off. There we go. Check. I'm gonna get Aerial Blast. And I still gotta save up the 2,300 for that.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
I'm gonna guess we fight Titan here. Maybe we don't fight Titan here. Who knows? It could be anything for all I know. That's just my personal guess with earthquakes. When I hear earthquakes, I always think of Titans. I love that ability. It is so useful. Oh! I hear the trumpet and the horn. Takes me back. Whoa! Oh god.
Nice try.
These shall replenish the potions here, I'm sure. Whoa! Oh, made the broken trophy. Very nice, very nice.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
Called run for your lives. Actually gonna cool it down. If only I was a Leviathan here.
Quickly, before it melts!
This is going to be close. Come on!
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not.
I'm surprised that bridge hasn't melted yet. But it was probably meant to hold up to the heat.
They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
Over here!
Well, we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path.
Man, music. Jump!
Breaks breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
This one could be a little bit more formidable.
This one. This one. Get him.
And speed up this move. So I won't lie, some pudding does sound kind of good. And the moose is not quite a pudding, but no. Oh.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
It's possible.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception. This one. This one.
Ow.
Over here. There's more. Get him.
Oh. could be a very interesting foe. No.
Nothing good, I'll wager.
Ow. You know, these health bars on the top left and top right remind me of like fighting games. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Ah. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, jeez. Oh. And pull her down. He, she, they, whoever they identify as. Oh, thank heavens. That was a slightly harder boss fight. Ooh-wee.
You hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Hear, hear.
Right,
We'll
let's
enter the
go.
convict by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Go a little further and then call it. Just want to do another quick save. Simba! Hi, baby boy. Yeah. Do I have? No. I finally got up. So you say?
Lady Marley. It's me. By the mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me. I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the Comric.
All right.
I think this is a good time as any to stop for the night. And then when I return again, we can continue. I'm hoping later this week to do so, because I said tomorrow I'm preoccupied with other things, and then potentially I'm starting my job on Wednesday. It just depends on when the background check comes back and everything, but otherwise I'll try later this weekend, seeing what, my job has me doing anyway for hours and stuff. But I thank you all for joining me. If I already haven't put up the next broadcast with me playing 16, if anyone knows a better location for the Griffin, feel free to leave it in the comments. Otherwise, if there's another video, which would be like part 10, I probably will have looked online, figured out, or just kind of leave it be until I'm much later in the game. If it's somewhere that I haven't unlocked yet, I don't know. But you wouldn't think that wouldn't even be available if you haven't unlocked the area yet. So, who knows. I hope you all have a pleasant morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time you're at. And have